A year ago, I was in a computer science class when the professor made a mistake. I was confident enough in the subject, so I raised my hand and I told him he was wrong. I've read the correct solution in the book he told us to use for the class. I thought that since it was written in the book, logically, he would admit and correct his mistake. Instead, he went on and said that my solution was totally wrong. I definitely didn't expect that, so I thought maybe showing him the paragraph in the actual book will change his mind. And after 5 minutes of heated discussion and arguing with facts, he finally said that the information in the book is wrong and that he was right. I tried to persuade someone with arguing and reasoning. I thought facts will definitely make the professor change his mind. How silly was I? Did I really thought that the professor is going to swallow his pride, admit that he was wrong, and change his mind in front of all the students just because I had the correct information? I don't think so. So if you want to win someone to your way of thinking, never argue with them, because as soon as you tell the person is wrong, you already lost. I had a friend who was extremely good at persuading people. One night we were out partying, we met a few girls in a club and generally had a great time. So the night came to an end and we thought that it would be great to continue the party at our place. So we let our magnetic friend to try and convince them to come with us. At the time, I had no idea why he was so successful at persuading people, but after I've read a few books on the topic, I can now clearly see how he did it. At first, he asked them if they loved to party. They were in a club, so the answer was clearly yes. Then he asked if they had a great time tonight. The answer was yes again. He then proceeded to ask a few more questions, and he made sure that the answers to all of them were likely to be yeses. Finally, he asked if they wanted to continue the party at our place, and sure enough, they thought that would be a great idea and said yes. See how he didn't start to logically reason with them as for why they should come with us. He got yes after yes, and slowly the girls arrived at the conclusion they would have refused a few minutes previously. Socrates was one of the greatest philosophers the world has ever known. He did something that only a handful of men in all history have been able to do. He sharply changed the whole course of human thought. And now, 24 centuries after his death, he is honored as one of the wisest persuaders who ever influenced this world. So how did he do it? Did he tell people they were wrong? Well, not Socrates. He was far too clever for that. His whole technique, now called the Socratic Method, was based upon getting a yes-yes response. He asked questions with which his opponents would have to agree. He kept on winning one admission after another until he had an armful of yeses. He kept on asking questions until finally, almost without realizing it, his opponents found themselves embracing a conclusion they would have bitterly denied few minutes previously. The next time you're tempted to tell someone he or she is wrong, remember old Socrates and ask a gentle question. A question they will get the yes-yes response. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and share it with a friend who you think will find it interesting. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.